So, I seriously don't know what to put, but I also don't want to disappear because I do eventually want to be super right. I don't know. So, I figured I would basically say why I'm even doing this. Because, I mean, everyone struggles with their mental health sometimes. It happens. But the fact that I'm doing it when I'm clearly not a professional, I don't know. I guess I want to say, why I'm even doing this. So, just, running top of the video, it gets dark, so if, SH, if that's a problem, SI, please don't watch this. I will try to put in the description, phone numbers, because I do have some saved on my phone. Anyway, so it started when I was in 6th grade, so I was like 11 or 12. I honestly don't know what happened. I got to 6th grade, it's just like, I feel like everything just hit me, and I don't know what, honestly, but I mean, the one thing, so, my family doesn't always get along. Some of them can be kind of judgy, and make little comments and stuff. It thankfully hasn't happened recently, but I didn't realize that when I was younger, and then it's that kind of hit me, and I don't know. I guess I just realized that things sucked, and I didn't know I would talk to you about that, so I didn't, and I started struggling in school. It took all my energy to try to keep up my work, because I had always gotten good grades. Honor roll, high honor roll, A's and B's. I had to keep that up, so I did. I would get home from school, and I mean, not only would I have the homework, but I also had work that I didn't finish during the school day, because a lot of it was on Chromebook, so that was a lot easier to not finish work, because I was exhausted. So I'd have that, I'd have homework, and I still had to, take care of myself, because I would get up. I would only get up a few hours before I had to leave, so I didn't want to risk being late, trying to shower and stuff, so I would do that after school. So I didn't have the energy to do it, so I wouldn't. I hate saying it now, but I wouldn't shower. I tried to do it every day, and I wouldn't. I literally didn't have the energy. I mean, I'm probably gonna say a lot of the same stuff, because a lot of it was just the same thing. It was just worse. But, my grades were slowly dropping, but I was still passing. I was still getting 80s. I think my lowest 4th marking period was high 70s. So I was passing. And I don't remember when it was, but in 6th grade I tried to myself, and I never told anyone. Not then, at least. I'm in therapy now. I've told my parents I'm in therapy, so it's fine. But I didn't tell anyone that. In 7th grade, I finally told my mom what was going on. So it had been like a year by that point when I tried to, and I know my mom but probably watched this, so I'm sorry, but I did not, I mean, I already told you this, but I did not want to talk to you after that. You saying that you wanted to, I mean, you saying you wanted to hurt yourself when I said that I was not doing great mentally, just, I didn't want to do that to you. You explained later that you didn't want me to feel alone, but it was hard. Anyway, I was still struggling in school. I was still doing everything I could to keep my grades up, and it was getting harder and harder. And I don't remember if I did this in 6th grade, but something I definitely remember doing in 7th is, since my grades were fairly good, I could afford to get zeros on assignments and not have a huge effect on my grade. So the work would pile up during the week, and at the end of the week it's like, oh, all of it's due, I have to do it. But it's like, I literally don't have the energy to do all of this. Okay, the grade in this class is pretty high. Okay, I have like all the assignments for this class. Okay, I can skip that one assignment. And I started doing that. I started dropping assignments. So then I actually got the work done. So that hit my grade pretty hard a few times. But I on a roll. I was still passing. And then 8th grade, I, again, still wasn't getting my work done. I was still dropping assignments, and it was more than before. Because I couldn't anymore. And I start having intrusive thoughts, mostly of me hurting myself. Like, I would be trying to go to sleep or whatever, and I would either, like, imagine, like, I was staring at myself. I don't know. And that, or I would, like, look down at my arm, and I would see it bleeding. It was terrifying. I was terrified, because that was my greatest fear by that point. I didn't want to hurt myself. I didn't want to myself. Not then. Like, I was struggling, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to hurt the people I cared about. But it wouldn't stop. So eventually I took a pair of scissors that were kind of dull because they were old craft scissors, and I barely did anything. told my mom I got sent to crisis through the hospital. I was there overnight, and then I was transferred to, I don't know if it's right now, I'm just gonna call it a psych ward. I was there for a week, and the intrusive thoughts stopped. And I was in, like, better ways to deal with it, like actually telling someone. I'll still get them sometimes now, but it's not nearly as bad. They don't, like, stick in my head and scare me like they did before, so. When I got discharged, I was put in a 2-month AIOP program, Adolescent Intensive Outpatient. I graduated not that long ago. I think it was like a week ago that I graduated. Or like last week. 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. It was recently. I graduated recently. Really bad with dates. So I just realized, trying to not ramble on, I completely forgot part of the story. Oops. I got taken out of school, 8th grade. In February, I was homeschooled. And then I went to psych ward in March. It was end of March to early April. Crossed over to Easter. I'm gonna try to go back to school for high school. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified. But I do want to try, because I was so excited to go to that school. Sorry, this is a bit of a longer one. I will say that I definitely haven't been alone during this. I was in the beginning. But I have my sister. I have my friends, especially Starlet. Thank you so much. I have my parents. I have my therapist. So, thank you. If anyone's watching this, so thank you so much. That I made to be here to say this. Because people are always gonna struggle. But I don't want every single one of those people to feel alone. And if I can help even just one of those people feel like they're not the only one, that would be amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I still have a podcast. Anyway, bye. Stay safe.